Well, folks, it's time to kick it old school. So you can feel cool. Give it to me, baby. Baby. Yeah.
Why do I even play Call of Duty? This is something I think I've asked myself at least 6 times a year, every year for the last 4 years. And I don't mean out of anger, just honestly contemplating in my free time, why do I play that game? There are so many different types of shooters and different franchises that I could play into, but why is it that even though I love games like Halo and Battlefield, Overwatch and Doom, I always come back to Call of Duty and it always has my highest playtime? I used to think it was because they gave incentives for grinding with unlocks and loot and things of that sort. And I'm sure there's a small part of that there, but there are games that I play that have no progression systems and no unlock systems that I enjoy simply because of the gameplay. So why oh why do I enjoy Call of Duty? Because it's the perfect blend of casual and completely unforgiving. The blend of casual and unforgiving that they reach, I would figure more game critics would be aware of it, but they're not. It goes back to what I said in a previous video, you guys already know about it, where I said if you are playing a shooter where it's easy to get a kill, it's easy for you to die. Call of Duty is a game that's easy not because it's easy to win. That's not the case at all. As soon as you play an online shooter, it cannot be inherently easy. It's completely dependent upon your team and the enemy team when it comes to whether or not the game is easy. Call of Duty is easy because it's intuitive, not because it's going to be easy for you to win every match. So the big reason that I like it is that it's very intuitive. It works how you think it's going to work. It's responsive, and it doesn't take a lot of thought power to simply control your character, aim, and shoot. I think Drifter explained it in one of the best ways possible. A while back, he said it's kind of like how you would imagine gunfights would be when you were a kid playing in your backyard with your toy guns. It's not a combat simulator, it's never been realistic, it just feels good. And that's why it's an arcadey shooter. It's not trying to simulate real life at all. Sure, some guns kick more than others, they have more realistic sound effects for this gun because it actually exists in real life, you know, that stuff, whatever. But overall, the gunplay is super intuitive, and I'm gonna use that word a lot. But it is also completely unforgiving. Now, a lot of FPS players that don't enjoy Call of Duty usually refer to it as casual, too easy. But here's the thing, you miss by half a centimeter and you die in 2 frames. You get deleted off the map, and when you're playing game modes like Search and Destroy, every millisecond counts in a gunfight. When BD Dobbins wasn't hating on Call of Duty with every video, he actually made a really good point about Call of Duty and why he enjoys its gunplay, and that was that it's a game of milliseconds and millimeters. It is a game of minuscule adjustments and millisecond reaction times. Hopefully this will be a lot more consistent and intuitive when it comes to Call of Duty World War II, seeing how we're getting 60Hz servers instead of the standard 20Hz servers, because that is where Call of Duty shines. It's millimeters and milliseconds. That's why drop shotting and jump shotting is so important, or crouch shotting, or just going to the left or the right, just making yourself a fraction harder to hit, because of the kill time, because of the way the guns behave. Even a noob can easily kill you. So even against shitty opponents, you have to stay on your toes, unless they're brain dead. So a game that's casual, in the sense that it's intuitive, responsive, and it works how you think it's going to work, but it's unforgiving in the sense that if you don't have a fast trigger finger, a fast response time, pinpoint accuracy, and the ability to not flinch under pressure. This is the thing a lot of people do. The best Call of Duty players, you watch competitive Call of Duty players, right? They do not miss, they do not flinch, and they all say the same thing. You gotta be fearless. You have to be fearless. You have to get into your head and say you cannot be hit. And they know how to compensate for recoil, they know how to be precise at long range with close range weapons. And I always like that they say that. You gotta be fearless. I just like hearing that. And if you watch them, and you watch their face as they get into a gunfight, they don't flinch, they don't move. They're just like, you're mine. Their face just reads, you're mine, as they're attacking somebody. They got their milliseconds down, they got their millimeters down, they know when to jump, they know when to drop, they know when to crouch, they know when to strafe, they know when to go use cover. And all of this has to happen very quickly. So let's just assume you're playing a game with average players. Let's just even say a little bit below average. Players that they know how to fight, maybe they haven't mastered the game, but they're not brain dead, they're not wandering, they're trying to win, okay? A match like that is very unforgiving for both sides. You really can't let your guard down very much. Now, certain Call of Duties allow for certain levels of guard letting downish. What? Certain CODs allow you to let your guard down more than other Call of Duties, but for the most part, they always force engagements and they make sure that you're in combat. So if you ask me, why do you like Call of Duty? It's because it's intuitive, it's snappy, it's clean, but it's unforgiving as shit. A level 10 could join me in a match of Infinite Warfare while I'm on a 30 kill streak and kill me with his default assault rifle. That's how the way Call of Duty works. That's why I don't get why people complained about the weapon variants in Infinite Warfare. I know in Advanced Warfare there were stark differences between the variants and the base models. But in Infinite Warfare, the way it felt is that, yeah, okay, your gun has better accuracy when firing from the hip, or a slightly increased damage range. The default assault rifle, or the default SMG, the one everybody starts out with, will still kill you in 3 to 4 shots very, very quickly. So that kind of summarizes it. It's intuitive, it's responsive, it's how you think it should work, and it's unforgiving. It's ruthless. It's a sucker punch to the face. It rewards fast, responsive players that can give callouts, that can adapt to certain situations. Even the newer CODs, which are not exactly my favorite, do this in a way that a lot of shooters can't. Call of Duty comes out every year, and it's the butt end of a lot of jokes, but I feel like there's good design there. There's something special there that's put into every Call of Duty that makes me buy it every year. It's not as grand as Battlefield, or as tactical as Squad or Insurgency. It's not as competitive and meta-strict like Halo. It's not as adrenaline-pumping as Quake or Doom, but it's snappy and unforgiving. Anybody can pick it up, but doing well consistently, that's hard. And that's why I like Call of Duty. So let me know down in the comment section below, why do you play Call of Duty? It's fun, you just enjoy it, your friends play it, whatever it is, I'd love to hear it. Or why do you not play Call of Duty? Not your type of game, don't like the way it feels, don't like the way it looks, don't like the annual release. Let me know. There are tons of reasons to dislike Call of Duty, and there's tons of reasons why you shouldn't play it if you dislike or like certain things. This isn't a video about why COD is good. This is a video about my perspective on why I enjoy it. So if you ever wonder why I play Call of Duty alongside games like Squad, Doom, and Battlefield, it's because it provides something that a lot of games don't provide for me. And who knows? Maybe I just changed your opinion, or maybe I just pissed you off. Either way, leave a comment. I'm gonna try to reply to every comment on this video, and that's gonna be my challenge for tomorrow because, yeah, I'm really bad at replying to comments because I get so many now. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. See you when I see ya. Goodbye! Well, it looks like that try not to make a COD video challenge is over. Fuck me, right?
You just came out.
The fuck?
Right? That was hipfire.
That was hipfire? That's even more worse. Shit, I have my iron sight on you. Fuck. You bitch.
I have 2 assault rifles for no reason.
Oh, busting nut. You get the fuck out of here.
Brand started winning.
Yeah, I know.
Go fuck yourself.
You losing?